Welcome back, guys, to a very special video. Today we have our 10,000 subscriber Q&A and face reveal special. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. So there you have it, guys. Was that what you're expecting? Let me know in the comment section below. Does the voice match the looks? I want to hear what you guys think. Now let's go ahead to that Q&A. I want to try and answer some of the more common questions first, like how old are you, where do you live, stuff like that. I'm 27 years old. I live in Canada. And I'm just kidding, by the way. This is what I look like. Now, before we go to that Q&A, I want to take a quick minute here to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. I really do appreciate it. I honestly didn't expect to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So thank you so much, guys. Now, I want to give a shout out here to a friend of mine who goes by the name of Z Gaming. I'll leave a link in the description below. After you're done watching this video, go ahead and check out his channel. If you like his content, leave a subscribe. Let him know that Shane sent you. He posts a wide variety of stuff. If you like that, go ahead and check him out. But let's go ahead and get started with that Q&A. I want to try and answer some of the more common questions first. I think the 4 most common questions I got were, how old are you? Where do you live? Do you have a girlfriend? And why did you get into YouTube? So I've already said I'm 27 years old. I live in Canada, more specifically Alberta, which is why I'm wearing this toque, because I'm in a basement right now and it's actually really cold in here. I don't even have the furnace on because it interrupts my recording. Do I have a girlfriend? I'm actually married. Some of you already know this from one of my earlier Q&As. I've been married, I think, for 2 or 3 years now. Not 100% sure. My wife would probably kill me if she heard that. But we've been together for actually about 12 years so far. So that's pretty insane. Now, to answer the 4th question there, why did I get into YouTube? There's actually 2 answers to that question. The first answer is I wanted to learn like basic video editing and photo editing skills, and YouTube seemed like a decent way to do that. And 2, I love playing video games, and I used to watch a ton of YouTube, and I've seen a lot of people just having fun, posting videos, doing something they're passionate about, and it seemed like something I really wanted to try and do. So I finally took the first step back in February, and since then, I've been uploading videos daily. Now, those are the 4 most common questions. For the rest of the Q&A, there might be some repeat questions, but I just want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to have their question on the screen at some point in this video. The first question we have comes from Wicked Gaming, who is an awesome YouTuber, by the way. If you haven't already checked out his channel, I will leave a link in the description below. But he asks, where would you like to see the next big live event or Clash Royale tournament? And I would have to say either Calgary or Edmonton. Those are the 2 cities in Alberta that are close enough for me to actually attend. So those are my 2 top picks for the next location of a Supercell event. How do you record your device? I use the program QuickTime on my MacBook, and then a lightning cable with my iPad, plug it directly into that laptop, and you can instantly start recording high quality footage. As you can see, I have my iPad right here with that lightning cable already plugged in. How do you come up with random decks and kick butt? I was at 1,300 trophies at level 8, and now at 3,400 as a level 8 by watching your strategies. And honestly, the decks aren't random. There's a bit of a process whenever I build myself a deck, like pieces to a puzzle. I always want to make sure that I have like a splash damage troop, a high damage single target troop, and a tank, for example. Then I start thinking like, what kind of cards are in the meta right now? What kind of cards could my opponent use that would counter mine, and how do I get around that? So that's kind of my thought process whenever I build myself a deck. Do you like Bleach? It cleans well, so I guess so. How much money have you spent on your main account? Probably around $50 or so. I think I bought the Arena 9 special offer and the Arena 8 special offer. Then I also bought 2 of the King's Cup special offers, which are more expensive for me, by the way, because I am in Canada and the currency is different. What is your favorite video of your channel, and what are your last school grades? It's been a while since I've been in school, but in all of high school I got honors every single year, and in university I had an average GPA of I think 3.7 and a 4.0 scale. So doing pretty well there. And my favorite videos on my channels are the videos where I use random decks and do really well with them. I really love just using random stuff like the challenge videos, for example, and winning with those ones. I'm stuck at 3,900. Is there a deck for me to get to 4,000? Honestly, there's a ton of different decks out there. In my opinion, the meta right now is one of the more diverse metas, even though a lot of the cards are pretty common in between each deck, like Archer's Tombstone, Mega Minion, stuff like that. But there's like Giant Lightning, Lava Hound Miner, Golem Lightning, Miner Control, Miner Zap Bait, there's Royal Giant Furnace, there's Hog Cycle with the Ice Golem. So there's a ton of different options. there's Giant Graveyard, Lava Hound Graveyard, Golem Graveyard. So there's a ton of different options, like I said, different decks that would help you reach 4,000 trophies. Which game do you play except Clash Royale? So Clash Royale is the only mobile game that I play. It's pretty much the only reason that I ever use my iPad. Besides that, I don't own any of the current consoles, so I play most of my games on PC. Some of the games that I'm playing right now are Diablo 3. I was playing World of Warcraft again, this new expansion, but I quit because I got bored. Before that, I was playing Overwatch when it first came out, having a ton of fun with that. What is your most favorite card in Clash Royale, and which is the worst card that needs a buff in the next update? So my favorite card is probably the Hog Rider. I try to always go with Hog Rider decks whenever I can, like Hog Cycle or Hog Trifecta, but the card that needs the biggest buff right now, in my opinion, is the Sparky. With the meta right now having Rockets and Lightnings and Skarmies and Swarm decks all being pretty popular, it's really hard to effectively use that Sparky, and considering it's a legendary card, I definitely think it needs some love. What is your favorite card? Like I said, the Hog Rider. How did you get started in YouTube? I kind of already answered that one already, but to further expand on it, the most important part is taking that first step. There was a lot of time that I just said to myself over and over, I really want to start a YouTube channel, but I didn't take the initiative to actually take that first step and do it. But finally, I got the courage, uploaded my very first video, and since then have been uploading daily. So my advice to you guys, if you want to start up a channel, take that first step, upload your very first video, and from there, try and make every video better than the last one. Don't worry too much about the quality of your beginning videos. It's kind of a learning process, and like I said before, try and make every single video better than the last one. How do you get legendary cards? Please tell us in the Q&A. Honestly, just get lucky. Unless you're willing to spend money, you have to kind of get lucky by getting it out of a free chest or a crown chest or getting a legendary chest from battle or saving up all of your gems, waiting for the legendary chest offer in your shop and buying it for 500 gems. How old are you? And what's your favorite game besides Clash Royale? Already answered the first part, but my favorite game kind of changes depending on the time. But I have to say kind of right now, Diablo 3. I kind of played it on and off for the past couple of years. I usually play it for around 2 months, get bored, quit, then come back like 6 months later. But I don't really have a one favorite game. I play a variety of different games. What are your goals for the end of 2017? I'm assuming you're talking about like YouTube, like subscriber goals and stuff like that. I honestly don't really have a subscriber goal for the end of 2017. My only goal is to just keep uploading videos every single day. How do you make your thumbnails? I use Photoshop. What risk did you have to take when you started your YouTube channel? What's your favorite card in Clash Royale? And what's your favorite color? So in terms of risk, there really isn't that much risk with starting a YouTube channel, which is why I encourage you guys, if you think to yourself often that you would love to have a YouTube channel, just take that first step, upload your very first video. There's virtually no risk involved at all. Now, I already said my favorite card is the Hog Rider, and my favorite color probably blue or red. What are your thoughts about the Knight, and do you play League of Legends? I've never played League of Legends. I have thought about it in the past, but I've heard that people can be pretty nasty to newcomers if you make a mistake in the game, so I never really got into it. And the Knight, I think the Knight is a pretty balanced card. Works pretty well in a lot of different decks, like Expo Cycle, using the Expo and then using the Knight in front of it. Pretty dirty. How did you learn so much about this game? Also, could you make a subscriber clan so we can be around you? Keep up the good work. I actually already had 2 subscriber clans. Their information is in the description of every single video. If you want to get in one, definitely try to. Just make sure you put in your request to join that you are a subscriber. And in terms of learning so much about this game, I have been playing since day 1 of soft launch, which I think is back January 4th of this year, before the global launch. And learning is just a process. You make mistakes, you lose battles, and you learn from it. Where do you live and what is your favorite color? I already said Canada and blue or red. Who inspired you to do YouTube, and what's the most embarrassing moment of your life? Honestly, my life feels like one big embarrassing moment. And in terms of who inspired me to do YouTube, I would say like every YouTuber that I've ever watched that looked like they were having a ton of fun doing what they were doing just really made me want to try that out. Why did you start YouTube, and which Clash Royale YouTuber is the best in your opinion? I already covered why I started YouTube, but in my opinion, there isn't one best Clash Royale YouTuber. They're all good. Like there's such a range in content out there, which is awesome. You have channels providing just strategy, like pro strategy. You have channels out there just doing entertainment. Then you have channels doing like strategy mixed in with entertainment. That's the great thing with YouTube, is no matter what you're out there to look for, there's somebody providing that content for you. What is your favorite and least favorite card in the game right now, and why? Favorite card, like I said before, is the Hog Rider, but my least favorite card has to be the Graveyard, because in my opinion, it's insanely overpowered, like almost broken level overpowered in my opinion. So I'd say my least favorite card right now is probably the Graveyard. Do you like to play on iOS or Android? I play always on iOS. I only have an iPad. I don't think I've ever owned an Android device. Can you please give me a shout out? Shout out to that guy right there. How old are you? 27. How long have you done YouTube for? About 8-9 months now. February 23rd was my very first upload. And what's your favorite food? I've got two favorite foods. One is McDonald's. I love eating McDonald's. Like almost several times a week, I could probably eat McDonald's. And the other favorite food would be steak. I love steak. Can you please visit my Clash Royale clan? It's called Frosted Flakes. I just made it. I'll try to, man. I'll try to one day when I have some spare time, come on my mini account and visit you. Best Arena 8 deck. There's honestly not just one best deck. There's a variety of different decks. I would say like Giant Lightning, Golem Lightning, Lava Hound Miner if you have it, Miner Cycle, or Hog Cycle. Do you regret uploading any video? Not that I can think of. Can you ignore this question? Okay. If you could remove one card from each rarity, common, rare, epic, legendary, which ones would they be and why? For common, Royal Giant, pretty obvious. Rare would actually be the Tombstone. Everyone's using it right now, and it's just super annoying to face. The epic, despite, you might think I'm going to say Expo, but it's actually going to be the Bowler. I use Hog Rider a lot, and the Bowler is such a strong counter to Hog Riders. I would definitely get rid of that one. And the legendaries, you might think I might say after my previous comment there that I want to get rid of the Graveyard, but I don't, because I want to get the Graveyard for myself and actually use it. So if I had to say one legendary to get rid of, I would probably say Lava Hound, because Lava Hound minor decks give me so much trouble. Do you plan to play any other mobile games in the future? Not on this channel. If I ever do branch out and do other games on YouTube, I'll probably start up a second channel to do so. The only other game that I want to do in this channel in the future is coming out next month is Super Mario Run. I think it comes out December 15th. Really looking forward to that one. I'll probably upload a couple of videos of that game onto my channel. Let me know if you are interested in that, or if there are other games that do interest you. Let me know in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on the Elite Barbarians, Clone Spell, and Zap Wizard? Honestly, really underwhelmed with the Elite Barbs. They seem pretty weak, costing only 6 elixir, or costing 6 elixir not only. And I definitely think they need a buff, either their damage, their attack speed, or their health. Definitely due for a buff. You're pretty much paying a 1 more elixir than regular Barbarians, but getting less damage and less distraction. You're only really getting faster movement speed, which I don't really know is worth that 1 extra elixir cost. The Clone Spell, we'll have to wait and see. It only costs 3 elixir, so it's going to be pretty easy to use on a push. And the Zap Wizard, if it is true, I don't know. I think Fireball, the rumor is that Fireball will be able to kill it, so I don't think it'll be too overpowered. Definitely excited to see it though. What is your favorite game music theme? Mine is this, and it links to a Halo 3 music theme. And honestly, anything Final Fantasy. I think Final Fantasy does music so well. There's probably 10 different themes across all their different games that I could pick for my favorite. So my answer is anything Final Fantasy related is good music. How much time do you spend doing YouTube on a daily basis? This honestly depends on what kind of videos. Some videos are faster than others, but probably around, I would say, 3 to 6 hours per day, maybe. Like I said, maybe 3 hours on most videos, and then some of the harder videos, maybe 5 or 6 hours. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes. Do you think my average 4.8 deck I use in Arena 8 is a good? It is Golem, 3 Musketeers, a log deck. A Golem, 3 Musketeers might work. I haven't tried it out myself in a very long time, but 4.8 average elixir cost seems awfully high. So honestly, I can't really comment. I try to make my decks around 3.5 or lower, but, you know, maybe it could work. How old are you, and do you play any other games besides Royale? Kind of already answered all those. I don't have any of the consoles, but I do play some PC games like Diablo 3, Overwatch, stuff like that. Do you remember me, and do you love me? Yes, Ivan, I will always remember you and never forget you, and I will always love you, buddy. What sports do you like playing/watching, if any? So I pretty much only ever watch hockey. I'm a pretty huge hockey fan, but in terms of playing it, I love playing any sport, really. Not really good at it, but I just love playing sports if I had the opportunity. How many challenges in total do you think you've done? Honestly, no idea. Maybe 30? I try to do classic challenge most of the times though. Will you ever ask for subscriber decks? Could be a challenge. Also, I think you look like Clash with Cam and Galadon combined. Now, he wrote that obviously before the face reveal. So what do you think? Clash with Cam? Galadon? I don't think so. But in terms of subscriber decks, I don't really come out and say, like, give me a specific deck. But when people come on my videos and comment, like, can you please do an updated Hog Rider Princess deck? Then I see that, and I think, like, hey, maybe in a couple days, I'll try and do a Hog Rider Princess deck. So if you guys have a request for a deck, definitely leave it in the comments. I do read every single comment I get. What made you start YouTube, and do you still want to continue? What is your goal and by when? Kind of already answered the first part there. Of course I want to continue. I don't really have any specific subscriber goals and timelines. I just want to keep uploading daily and see where that takes me. Are you left-handed? I'm curious because I am. No, I'm actually right-handed. Can I get in a match with you? I really want to because you're a great player and I want to test you. Although I only have the log, I have a feeling I can still beat you. So get ready for the great match. I hope you're good. Good luck. Yeah, for sure. If you want to friendly battle me, try and get in one of my subscriber clans. The space does open up from time to time. If I'm on the clan and you're on, definitely send me a friendly request. I would love to battle you. Who is your favorite YouTuber and why? Honestly, there's a ton of different YouTubers that I really enjoy. I like PewDiePie's newer stuff. I find them really entertaining. Casey Neistat, I think he's a really, really creative guy. I love his videos. But if I had to pick kind of like one favorite YouTuber within the like Supercell sphere, I would honestly say Nick at Night. I love his videos. I used to watch all of his like Boom Beach videos even when I didn't really play Boom Beach. I just find him a really entertaining YouTuber, and I love watching his videos. Do you plan on doing a 10K special tourney, 1,000 players maybe? Probably not, just because those tournaments are really expensive to host. Favorite card, favorite game outside of Royale? Who is your favorite YouTuber? Already answered 2 of those questions, but let's talk about favorite game of all time. I would have to either say Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VII, Chrono Trigger, or Super Metroid. Now, all those games, you guys might not recognize those. They're probably before your time. They're pretty old games back on the Super Nintendo and the PlayStation 1 and stuff like that. But they're games that can honestly go back to this date and still play and have a blast playing them. What are your top 5 Clash Royale cards? I would have to say either the Hog Rider, the Miner, the Ice Spirit, the Zaspel, the Ice Golem. I love fast-paced cards that provide value. The Ice Golem Zap combo is so dirty, taking out like minion hordes and stuff. Ice Spirit, pretty self-explanatory why it's so important. What was your first proper clan in Clash Royale, and who was your bro? My first clan was Ironic Gaming, and I had a ton of bros in that clan. And if you guys are watching this right now from Ironic Gaming, and you're still here, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for all of your support. Even back when I had like 0 subscribers and my videos were really bad, you guys supported me. So thank you for all that. Do you play any sports? What sports? Also, who's your favorite YouTuber? Already answered that second part there. I don't play any sports, not really good at any sports, but I do enjoy them, so when I have the chance, I love doing it. Can you please give me a good deck to stay at Legendary Arena? Kind of already talked about this, but there's a variety of different good decks out there. Giant Lightning, Golem Lightning, Lava Hound Miner, etc, etc. It honestly depends on what kind of cards you have, what cards are leveled up, and what kind of legendaries you have. At my special, I have been subbed since 3,000 subscribers. You are very special. What did you expect from YouTube when you started? Honestly, I don't know. I just started uploading videos. I can tell you that I honestly didn't expect to hit 10,000 subscribers so soon. So thank you guys so much for all of your support once again. Do you plan on playing different games and uploading different games than Clash Royale? Kind of already touched on this, but this channel primarily will be focused solely on Clash Royale. Maybe if Supercell ever comes out with a different game, I might upload it on this channel. If I ever venture off and do other games, I'll probably do it on a separate channel. Can I be in your Q&A for no reason? Sorry, I don't think you can. You gonna do any giveaways? Maybe in the future at some point. What's your favorite card? And who's your favorite YouTuber? Already touched on both of those questions. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of the Q&A. Once again, thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. Let me know, though, do you want to start seeing a face cam in every single video? Let me know in the comments below. If you do, also make sure to leave a like on this video, and maybe we can start seeing a face cam in every single video. Anyways, guys, though, thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.